not so many cried on the news tonight. But not so many cried on the news tonight. But not so many cried at the death. So many cried double side. Cried. Well, Mama said it's just make believe. You can't believe everything you see. So baby, close your eyes to the lullabies on the news tonight. Who's the one to decide that it would be alright to put the music behind the news tonight? Well, Mama said you can't believe everything you hear. The diegetic world is so unclear. So baby, close your ears on the news tonight. On the news tonight. The unobtrusive tones on the news tonight. And Mama said, why don't the newscasters cry when they read about people who die? At least they could be decent enough to put just a tear in their eyes. But Mama said, it's just make believe. You can't believe everything you see. So baby, close your eyes to the lullabies on the news tonight.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, hey, hey. We have this conversation so many times. Face is right here. Right here. Okay, tracking. Hello. As always, introductions first. My name is Owen, and I am the Archsage of Arcanum Exodius, our humble little library on this corner of the internet. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And tonight, as promised, is ASMR night. And I thought about reading you guys a story. Like, I got plenty here that I could read, or I could read some of my legalese stuff. But you know what? I went, how often do we just do normal, pure ASMR, where we just vibe together, feel the vibes? So, alrighties, let's do the whole retweets thing. Okay. One second. But anyways, did you know, because I was going to do ASMR on Monday, but my mic was broken. It wasn't actually broken. I found out that it needs a 9-volt battery. Alright, I have this ADHD habit of leaving it on, and it's like, so now I have to make sure to turn it off because it runs on a battery. Okay, so let's see. Oh, and this is our. We don't use this room enough, but this is the dedicated ASMR room. You guys are probably used. I mean, this is my favorite. This is my favorite. It has my personal crest right up here, and it's real pretty. But this also is just as pretty. This is the dedicated ASMR room, and while we don't use it as often, I figured since we are doing ASMR, you know, summoning some tingles. That's why. Ignore the skull over there. Yeah, see, no skull. Just our little duder. Our little duder telling ya to put the headphones on. Put the headphones on. Okay, alrighties. I never knew. What did she? Oh my goodness, she slipped some cool references in there. That's awesome. I'll have to talk to Mel. Theatrics, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome into the library. Grab a book, grab a blankie, make yourself comfy. Tell me, Theatrics, how's your day going? What is going on? I actually, I have to add in the alerts. But then I gotta hit this button to mute them. That's why. Properties. Shunk. Shunk. Okay. Got 2 tickets for the long way round. I'm just doing some tweaking on my end. So. Oh, that's okay. You know, I like to listen to ASMR when I wake up too. Are you a third shifter? Or do you live on the other side of the world? I'm curious, if you don't mind me asking. I'm very, very curious. Australia? What? That place doesn't exist. Oh. Let's see, and then we'll do a quick testy. Aha! There we go. There we go. Good morning. I hope you're having a wonderful time. Next thing you'll know, you'll tell me that you're a woman, and then, ew, wow, that's like a double contradiction there. Hi, welcome to stream. And Theatrics is unfollowed. All right, well, next. Next. Okay. Oh, let's see. What triggers do we have today? Let me double check. Well. Let's see. I'm deciding what to do right now. I want to set it up. Oh, right. Yep, text. No. We're not gonna do a night. We're not gonna be trying to raise money tonight, so I want to make these. Boom, boom. There we go. we'll start with, at least to me, a personal favorite. I have this little Bulbasaur toy. It's a little Bulbasaur fidget toy, okay? And so, if I had my hand cam on, which unfortunately broke, so we gotta figure that out. But if I had my hand cam on, you guys could see it 'cause it's absolutely adorable. But I like it for ASMR because it makes this wonderful, wonderful tapping noise. I talk about this when we do ASMR, but in order to get people to tingle, something I try to do is that we establish a pattern. So if you listen to the taps, you'll hear a pattern. But then you break it. Because what little research there isn't that much research into ASMR. But what little research there is, okay, it shows that patterns and breaking them are the most important thing to getting people to tingle. Okay, and then and then there's always, which by the way, okay, there's always the frog, which is what I'm about to pull out. However, I want to give you guys a laugh before I do. Alright, on Monday night, we were going to do ASMR. That's when I found out that the mic had batteries that you had to replace, so I had to get the right sort of batteries. 9-volt! Who the heck uses 9-volt in 2024? Anyway, rant for another time. But while I was putting it away, okay, the little wooden mallet for our little froggy friend here fell on the floor. In less than 10 seconds, one of my huskos had grabbed it and had chewed up the handle and then spit it out. So, like, it's still usable, but the end of the handle is no longer smooth now. It is filled with dog teeth. And I just find that so funny, and it's like, why? You guys don't normally do this. But I like the frog because how versatile it is. Just merely by changing ends, you can change the sound that you make. But also, when you go backwards, you get a softer sound. And, of course, so going back to changing ends, this is the thick end, the part that got chewed out. And then this is the thin end. But the other reason why I like the frog is that it's secretly an instrument. Because don't just have to do that. In order for it to make this noise, it has to be hollow. So that way the vibrations will reverberate through it. Okay? Which means that if you choose to tap it instead, you get this wonderful wooden tapping noise. There's one last thing I like about the frog before we put it away for now. And that is that you can create this absolutely fantastic wood on wood rubbing noise just by taking the stick and just up and down, up and down. I'm trying my hardest not to make a joke here. Really trying hard. Like, trying to keep this a very decisive moment. Alright, so we're practicing super hard right now, okay? We are practicing really hard on being siso. Yep, that's what we're doing. We're just practicing with our frog, using our stick in its mouth, vigorously rubbing. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Now, another favorite of mine is I have this 3-chime bell. And if any of these really resonate with you, if you really like them, feel free to speak up. I'm just going through and showing you guys what we have, and then we'll kind of improvise from there. Okay, we're going to be going for about an hour and a half more after this, as I do have to wake up early in the morning just to keep my schedule, and I have schoolwork to do. But so let's see. I know Monday I said that we're going to start reading The Lord of the Rings. However, I reached out to the same artist who did the debut video. And so what we're actually going to do is for each of the Lord of the Rings, there's going to be a book cover. Alright? For each of the Lord of the Rings. Because when we start reading the Lord of the Rings, I'm going to send it over to the editor, and we're going to get the entire series. Each of them's going to be its own separate YouTube video, but the entire series is also going to be edited together, so that way you guys can have something to read. Not to read, but to listen to on YouTube's. And so, to announce when we're going to be doing each reading, because it's going to be every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Alright, video game streams will be on the weekends when I can. But for our going live announcement, we'll have a book cover of each of them, which will also be available as on the merch store. Okay. So if you guys want to get it, I don't know what we'll have it available as. Maybe as a desk mat. I don't know. Maybe as a mouse pad. I gotta sit down and figure it out. But also, if there is a book series that you'd want read, all you have to do is suggest it and put it on the throne, and should anyone purchase it off the throne, it will be guaranteed to be read. That's why we're reading The Lord of the Rings, is that there was the deluxe Lord of the Rings set on the throne. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I see you. No. Don't you dare, Sahara. Sorry, I'm arguing with one of my huskos. She looked at me and like, what, you know what would be a good idea right now? What if we started howling? And it's like, no, that'd be a terrible idea. Howling with the ASMR mic would be a worst idea. And she was like, but you know, I have a good singing voice. They'd really, really love it. And I'm like, no singing. No, girl. No. Yes. And let me go over here. I gotta switch to here just real quick, 'cause it's a lot faster this way. So you guys have context of what I'm referring to. I believe it's over here, or maybe it's here. Here it is. Ta-da! These are my two huskos. Alright, this is Bandit on the left, and that's Sahara on the right. On the white. God. How quickly can we get canceled tonight? Oh my goodness. Alright, and Sahara was the one I was just having an argument with. Of, you know, and she was looking at me like, what if I started howling right now? And we're trying to help you go to sleep. Oh, thank you. It's actually really interesting, because when I walk them in public, I will get stopped by so many random people who are just like, oh my god, Huskos. And they just want to sit there and pet. Like before I got Sahara, because Sahara's younger than Bandit, I used to. I don't anymore, thankfully. But I used to have people who would stop their cars and they'd be like, hey, is your husky a boy? Yeah. Yeah, I got a girl husky. You want? And I'm like, wait a minute. Are you what? Are you really propositioning my husky? Yeah. Yeah, I'll give you like 500. And it's, he's fixed. Bye. Ever since I've gotten her, that stopped, but that used to happen like 3 or 4 times a year. Like, not even kidding. No, that's not a bit. That's not a joke. I'm sorry. That was an actual thing. Yeah, exactly. Very sus. Random people pulling, like, I get random people that pull over to scream out the window like, oh my god, your huskies are so cute. Alright. I was looking for Sahara. warmed you guys up with the 3 chime bells. Let's see. Let's pull out the cowbells. See, I paid attention. Okay, I paid attention, and I realized the thing that would make stream better is more cowbell. You thought this was a bit. It's not. I actually have a cowbell here. The reason why I like it is by tapping it so gently. Going back to what we talked about with patterns, you can get the tuck, tick, tuck, tick, tuck, tick, tuck, tick, tuck. As in my lore, I'm a chrono archsage, hence the fun pocket watch and the whole hourglass and all of that stuff. And then you break the pattern. And establish a new one. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see. But it wouldn't be ASMR. You know, I should have started out by doing this. We should have started out by cleaning out your ears. That's how we should have started. That's my bad. Should have started out with a nice fluffy ear cleaning. Get this at your local library. It's really hard when I do the ear cleaning for me not to turn like into a little kid and start playing around. Like I want to start being like, take me to your leader. Because when you're looking at the video mic, alright, and you have the mimikaki, I think is how you say it. It's the Japanese ear picks. Okay. And are using them. It looks like you have antenna sticking out of the ears, and it's so funny. It's really hard for me to keep it together. Let's see, maybe if we turn it this way, maybe if we go this way. I don't know, are we getting cable yet? I think we can probably think about looking sitting here. This would make more sense if I had the hand cam. But like I said, it looks like there's antennae that come out of the ears. So sitting here trying to like move the ears, trying to move the wooden picks and be like, wait a minute. Like they're old rabbit ears. Have any of you pages ever actually had to use a rabbit ears? I'm really curious. Like, do you guys even know what those are? Or are you going, oh my god, what the hell? Are you like, they're cutting ears off of rabbits and putting them on 3DO mics? No! I'm just curious if any of you, if any pages here actually know what I mean when I say rabbit ears. We'll get somewhere though. I might be cleaning all of that out, all of that ink. That way you can hear better. Let's double check. Those away. I think we have your ears thoroughly cleaned. Okay. Now, Swizzy. Hello, Swizzy. Welcome in. Welcome in. How's it going? How's it going? Interesting. Why is this? That's unfortunate. It's not picking up. Let me see if I can adjust the sensitivity here. Sensitivity's on max. I wonder if... Okay, this... Oh, that's unfortunate. So I have water globes, and for whatever reason, the 3DO isn't picking up the water globes. Like, I'm really trying here. And the funny part is, IRL, I can hear them. Yeah. I don't know why it doesn't want to pick up on it. Like, IRL, I can hear them fine. But the 3DO is like, what? Nah, fam. Nah. Well, that's unfortunate. that sort of night. Oh, nah, the mic. I love the water ones. I'll have to see. But we'll just go ahead and you guys will get tappies and scratchies. Alright, so I don't have long nails IRL. So instead, what I have is I have these metal claws that I can put on. Well, first, before we put them on, let's I also had a problem with that, because I had a candle, and I ended up, I think I still have it around here somewhere, but it wouldn't pick up the sound of the candle burning, and I was like, oh, because that's a really good one too. But how are you, Swizzy? Welcome in. How are you? Welcome to the red side. We are dual streaming on both YouTube and Twitch, so feel free to use whichever one you like the most. I'm biased. I recommend Twitch because we have awesome emotes over here. But whatever makes you comfiest is the most important, because ASMR to me is about being comfy. Alright, we're about 6 minutes away from our first break, so Twitch requires us to run ads. I have no choice in it. Alright, so in order to keep pre-roll ads off, every hour at the start of the hour, we run ads. And so we'll take a 3-minute ad break. I'll turn the ASMR mic off, I'll go on BRB, get something to drink, and then we'll come back. We're also about an hour, 6 minutes away until end of stream. So yep, no, that's okay. Just some people over on the red side don't know that we're streaming. Don't you start. You're worse. You're worse than Sahara. You start and I have to end stream. Sweet mercy. Bandit, my older husky, just came in and he was like, you know, Sahara had the right idea. What if we started howling? And he's an old stubborn boy, almost 12, and if he starts howling, he will not end until I get off the computer. Until I just, like, I've had to end stream more than a couple of times because he is that persistent and that loud. Freddy Krueger claws, basically. They're not, that's a little exaggeration. They're like $5 on Amazon. Just because I know people like scratchies. This 3 chimes and just duplicating. Welcome in, my friend. Welcome in, my red page. How are you? How are you? And then, because I have the claws on and the chimes in my hand. Like I said, if there is any trigger that you really like, if there's any that really, let me know. As is, I'm just playing around with the toys. Metal on metal scratching, and back to wood. But I don't know, I guess my commentary while doing this really and truly is that there are always ways of doing things. And so I know a lot of guys, for a lot of reasons, keep their nails short. Okay. That's why I want to say you can find these nice, lovely attach claws and be able to do scratchies. But other than that, so this is just me. I have a desk mat, okay? And this is just me playing with the desk mat. Which probably will be put through the wash soon, because it dirty. It very dirty. Yo, DJ, spin that. Alright. I think, let me double check, but I'm pretty sure it's ad break time. Yep. So ads will be starting over on Twitch here in about a minute 30 seconds. With that said, we're gonna head on a nice little 4-minute break here. We have about an hour left in stream. Stick around. For now, Echo. Enjoy the nice soothing music. And we're back. Would you guys like the music on? And we're back. Or off? Would you guys like the music? Okay. Let me know. Let me know what you would like, whether you'd like it on or if you'd like it off. As this is our unofficial ASMR music, I usually have it on, but alas, I'm gonna put the nails away is only going to be for another 45-50 minutes. But I figured since we already cleaned out your ears, while you're here, why not give you a haircut? Where else would you get this? I dare you to walk into your local library and be like, hey, I want my ears cleaned and I want a haircut. They'll toss you out. Snip, snip. Snip, 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 snip. A little bit here and a little bit there. And a little bit here and some there. And some here. And an ear or three there. I mean, you didn't need 3 ears, right? Well, we'll probably end it. We'll probably end on voice ASMR, as that's my favorite to do. Because to me, it's like the most basic form. But I am trying to adjust the volume correctly for ASMR, because I'd love to have some music in the background. I know for some people it really, really helps. Here. We good? Alright. And now for a favorite around here, page turning. Be a library if we didn't have books. Although if I'm being honest, so you can't really tell the difference actually. I'll get here. Give me a sec. Aha. Okay. Tell a difference. See what this is right here is a small little post-it note that I discovered sounds a lot like my 30-pound English book that from when I was doing my undergrad, when I was getting my bachelor's. So, which I don't mind using this. That's about as much use as it gets. Well, one of these days I'll read through it again. I had to read through it once. I used to, before I went into law school, okay? I would actually take this to work with me because I worked a lot less PTSD. A lot. Where is you have Atrix? You have posted PTSD? Did someone do bad things with you? To you? With a post-it note? Oh my goodness. I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried. But I used to take this because I worked FedEx and I worked at a hub. The post-it should have it less than the book. Yes, the post-it does have less PTSD than this book. This book has been in a factory with me, been in a warehouse. I used to read this on lunch breaks because I'm gonna be... We're all crazy. It's okay. It's okay. Because, when you work at like warehouses, factories, alright, oftentimes the management there doesn't want you to think, and they will demean you, they will humiliate you, they'll make you feel lesser. Like it's pretty bad. It's real bad. Okay. And I would take this as a way during my lunch breaks to give myself something to think about. Because when you work jobs like that, it's very easy, very, very easy to just kind of slowly blank out your mind over time and slowly dull it. Because how we work when exposed to trauma, and I know getting called names or being treated like an object is something that people do, and some people out there might be like, oh, that's not traumatic, and it's like, well, when it happens to you every single day. Alright. One of the defense mechanisms that your brain employs more or less makes you dumber. It's to more normalize it and to more make you think that this is okay, and it's not okay. It is very much not okay. So that's why I read this. Because the last thing you want to do is to let a situation like that, a circumstance, overtake you and leave you stuck. Because it is always possible to unstick yourself. It might take some time. I won't lie, it took me 10 years. It took me 10 years to get into law school and to get out of that. Now I'm an apprentice to a judge and have a hard time believing it myself sometimes. But, as long as you're willing to work at it, as long as you're willing to try, any circumstance is escapable. I think that's the real reason why I kept this book, because I graduated with basically an English degree in 2015. And I think I kept this book because it forced me to think harder. At a place where I was constantly being told that I shouldn't be thinking, that thinking's for the big people, I'm that big person. Just come in and lay down, boy. Don't. No. No. Don't you dare. Come here, Bandit. Come here. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Who's a good boy, Bandit? Yes, you are. I'm giving you attention, so that way you don't start howling. That's a good boy. Now just lay down. Lay down. I got 45 minutes left to stream. Okay, 45 minutes, boy. Okay, don't you start being all dramatic right now. Right, my boy. Yes. Yes. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yeah, I'm gonna keep giving you attention until you just decide to go away. That's the plan. That's the plan. Okay? We're gonna keep giving him attention until he's like, I didn't sign up for this. This isn't what I wanted. You big derpy husky. Okay. Who's a good boy? That's a good boy. That's a good boy, Bandit. Yes. Can't believe you're gonna be 12 next year. Cannot believe it. My goodness, boy. My goodness. Okay. He's chewing on his bone, Pages. He's chewing on his bone. I'm still here. I'm trying to prevent a meltdown. Okay, because if he decides to go into howling mode, that's the end of stream. That is the end of stream. He will not stop until I give him what he wants. And I don't know what he wants. Who's a good boy? Yes, chew on your bone. Can I get up off the floor now? Can I get up off the floor, Bandit? Boy. I'm sitting on the floor with you right now. My mod has lost its tracking. Okay, it's my overgrown toddler. My 70-pound toddler. That's it, boy. Chew that bone. Gnaw on it. Oh god, so I'm gonna have to vacuum tomorrow. Gnaw on it. Plus we gotta take the coat rake to you. I think you're starting to shed your summer coat and getting ready to grow out your winter coat. That's it, boy. That's it. Yeah, that's your fur. That bone did not have fur on it before you got it. That is your fur, sir, that I see you now coughing up. Okay? Apologies for any interruptions or anything like that, but yeah. Well, anyways, I'm gonna get up now. I sat on the floor with you for like 10 minutes here. Yes, I'm now covered in hair. I mean, I'm normally covered in hair anyways. I think he's good. I think we avoided a disaster. Yes, they do. I do have a short on my YouTube channel. It's from a couple of years ago of him throwing a temper tantrum. He woke me up at like 7 in the morning wanting a walk. And he threw a temper tantrum. Yes, they have very loud. Huskies are very individual dogs. All right. Um, the one rule that is consistent about the breed is, I mean, there's a lot of things that are consistent about the breed, but the one is that they have very big personalities and they will express them. They all have very different personalities. There's Bandit, who's kind of more your stereotypical husky, who like has no qualms letting you know what he wants and when he wants it. And then there's Sahara, who is just a golden retriever that came out the wrong mom, who's super derpy. Like Bandit's super smart, because huskies can be like super smart. They can also be super derpy. Bandit's super smart. He knows what he's doing. He knows why he's doing it. You might not know why he's doing it until after you play figure it out with him, which is what he wanted me to do, and we might end up doing. Yes, but Sahara is super derpy. Uh-oh. Oh. Just that one, right? You're not gonna go on a rampage. Well, that stream. I have to go now, unfortunately. Okay. Oh my goodness. Thank you, everyone. Hopefully, we'll be able to do this tomorrow. Bye.